Hello everyone. So my name is Ashish and today I am going to present you NetSepio. NetSepio is a social deepin protocol that helps you to create your private network where you can access all your favorite apps without any restriction and censorship. So current internet have three major problem. Due to recent rise in censorship, you can't access your favorite apps and dApps in different regions. Like you can't access lots of DeFi protocol in US, and you can't access your favorite games in India. Uh, to and there is also a risk of privacy when you are using a traditional internet architecture. Lots of centralized authorities are capturing your data and monitoring your daily activities. And when you go through the VPN solution that are currently available in the market, it's just like the same thing happening by the other organization. So all the current infrastructure is not able to solve your privacy and the security issue. So NetSepio decentralized VPN protocol comes in to help you to create a private network where you can access your favorite application in a secure environment without any restriction and censorship. So, but we are not just limited to the browser-first application. We offer you a wide accessibility of accessing games, entertainment, and also stream content, and also do calls in a private network. Isn't that amazing? But our use case doesn't limit ourselves for being a consumer-focused application. Our infrastructure also allows enterprises, like DeFi enterprises are one of our clients and games, to tap their users in different regions so that they don't have to face any hurdles when they are accessing their application. So let me share you about how we are enabling this. So this architecture helps you to understand our private network that we have created on Soon. So this private network has two components. First is a contributor component and second is a user component. To be a part of a contributor, you need to run a node on our protocol. So Soon network acts as a settlement layer where you will be running a node and sharing the bandwidth. And we are using libp2p for discovering of the node on the Soon network. And the next component is the NFT component. So NFT on the Soon network acts as a gateway to access this private network. And we are using WireGuard, a widely accepted industrial protocol for the security standards. So let's do a quick demo and understand how this is working. So as you see the demo, so running the node on a protocol is very simple. You can run it on your local server or on cloud. Currently, we are running it on cloud. So you just have to run a script and do the configuration detail, and the node is active. This node will be help you to contribute in the Soon private network. As soon as you run the node, you can see the node is visible at the Explorer. You can track how much this node is contributing. Publicly available. So after the node is created, we have our desktop application and our mobile application to have access of this private network. So this is the contract. So yeah, so in our desktop application, you can go mint an NFT that will give you the pass of the private network, and then you can proceed forward with this. Now you are creating your configuration so you can design this private network as per you want. You have no restriction, no limits. You can design it as per you want. You can design any region you want. And yeah. So this is a config file that has been created, and you can run this config file on the local client of your laptop. Soon you will also have our own native client. And now you can see the app is active. And now my region is now switched to US. And this is our mobile application. We have both Android and iOS mobile. Android application is already live on Play Store. You can go use it in the multiple network. As you see, when you are creating a new wallet, you have a option to choose which private network you want to be a part of. And in that private network, you can do anything you want. So So when we say about the market, so the current market, there are 1.5 billion users who are currently using the VPN application. So the market is rising, and the current situation also help us to grow. And when we compare our solution with the existing competitor, like our solution have a wider use case. You can also use it for gaming, streaming, and also for calls. And we also have like a firewall, and we are using a ZK hash proof to verify that all the nodes are not colluding and doing any malicious activity. This is the next thing that we are working on after this, is a hardware device that is the size of your phone to run the node and also share the bandwidth. And our GTM strategy is mainly focusing on subscription for the end users, and we are licensing our infra. We have already lots of partnerships down the line. And you can be a node operator. You can go to our Android app and use our application as a user, and you can go to our website and try out our node, and you will be rewarded for the same. Thank you. Any questions?
Yep. Any questions from the audience? Don't be shy, guys. Okay. Well,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
Do join our Telegram group and use our application. Currently, it is free.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jason. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Alvareda AI Labs. And this is, we have already built multiple AI agents, and Aries Copilot is our latest AI agent that we are going to build on Solana. Okay, so let's introduce Aries Copilot, aka Aries Queen. Aries is an AI agent with a queen-like and elegant and proud persona. When talking, chatting with Aries Queen, you feel like you are talking with a real queen. So if you ask good question to Aries, she'll compliment you. And if you add a bad question or being impolite, she'll blame you. Yeah. So by talking with Aries, we aim to provide user joy and beam knowledge and gamify experience talking with LLM. Okay. Okay, so let's move forward to talk with Aries and seek her wisdom. Okay, so it's Solana's hackathon today, so we are gonna ask some questions related to Solana and Bonk. So for example, what do you think about Solana and Ethereum? What do you think about Solana and Ethereum? So Aries will tell us, as a queen, Solana and Ethereum vie for favor. Let's try another one. Okay, so let's ask another question regarding to Bonk. What do you think about Bonk token? As a queen, Bonk token please me well. So Aries really love Bonk. Bonk is cute, and to everyone it's cute. Yeah. So let's try another question. If we ask two impolite questions. Okay. Just ask, show me a 100% token. It's not it's impolite to ask a queen order she to show a token. So she'll say, how dare you address your queen to have the question. So we also integrate some general feature like the purple words are magic words that we integrate in our database. So if Aries answer with these keywords, the picture will change corresponding to the keyword. So it's impolite, so there's a peasant picture that will show up. Yeah, so when Aries answers Bonk, as you just see, there will be a Bonk question. There will be a Bonk profile picture. Okay, so besides these, we also have a leaderboard that as long as you collect a picture that when you talk with Aries, And as you can see, this is my wallet, and I have already collected some Aries profile picture. And there's a X to Earn event that we're going to launch next week. So the more Aries profile picture you collect, the more reward that you can earn from the pool. The pool is composed of Bone token and Aries token. Yeah, so it makes talking with LLM more interesting, providing emotion value and real value. Okay, let's go back to our slide. So what makes Aries stand out from other AI agents? So first, it's entertaining. It's not like just talk like an AI agent. She'll answer like a queen, and she'll give you surprise. You don't know what she's gonna to respond to you. And joy of collecting. By asking questions, you can collect many beautiful Aries picture. And competition, you can compete with other users how many Aries picture you have collect, and earn rewards by earning more Aries profile picture. And eye-catching, making world peace. Talking with the beautiful girls make people happy. I guess 80% of the audience here agree with this statement. Beautiful girls will make world peace. And easy to collaborate with, like if any project want to collaborate with us, we can make a picture with their logo and their wording together. So also some wording that we can let out larger than bundle to respond. Yeah, and mean logic, actually we have a database collect 1 million Solana tokens. So we are integrating the database, so in the future, Aries can provide more mean knowledge. Okay, so we are already in the phase 1. We model fine-tune, develop the persona, web app development, and GameFi feature. In the future, we are going to expand collaboration, support multi-platform on X and TG. Yeah, and going further, we will let users to generate some profile picture, and as a brand that some merchants and some NFTs can integrate with Aries. Okay, this is our team. Giga is our founder. He's a professor at NTU teaching AI and machine learning. I'm Jason. I'm a business guy. And Albert and Joe is our devs. Albert is the CTO, and Joe is a professor in Northeastern University in US. So we are a small but a comprehensive team, and also strong. Okay, we are going to launch a Christmas event. That's the first one to get a Christmas version of Aries profile picture will win 0.1 Solana. Yeah, so anyone here, you can try our Aries Copilot here, scan the QR code. And if you get a Christmas Aries, just send us a DM about your wallet address, and we'll give you the reward. Thank you.
And hello everyone, I'm Jarek, and our team name is Yaminogemu. And this is a Japanese name, and it means like a dark games. So like obviously we are building a games on Solana and with the meme coin Bonk. Yes. Yeah. This is our team, and I'm Jarek, and we also got Solo and Jack and Albert, and we are all 4 developers in our teams. Yeah. So what is Yaminogemu? And it's a game protocol that can combine gaming and the DeFi. So like it allows players to use meme coins as an entry fee, and in large competitions for Bonk rewards. Everything is related to Bonk, and I will explain in detail in later slides. And we also enabling block staking for passive income from a meme coin declared pool. So we will also introduce some DeFi features in our products. And the technology and the stuff we're bringing around is a Bonk coin and Solana and also a Bonzo. And so to simply put, what is Yaminogemu is like I think everyone has heard before one gaming app before, like it's called Knowledge King. It's 知识网 in Mandarin. And so it's simply just like we battle with each other, like how we know some largements in specific fields. Yes. So the game mechanism is works like this. So you can see like player A, we will match 2 players. So like player A and player B in the left side of the slide, you can see. And to play the game, to start the game, you have to input the min coins. We only allow min coins, but not just bunk. You can input everything you want, and like we were. And the amount of the min coins you are going to deposit is calculated by it's denominated by the bunk's price. So let's say if each interest fee requires 1,000 bunk, we will calculate your required amount by the exchange rate. So you can see the prior player A they input 40,000 PNUT mint tokens, and player B they decide to invest with 20,000 pip, and then they will start to competitions like we can outperform each other, like who has a better knowledge of each others, and once wins, the loser will lose every their amounts they invest, and the winner takes everything. And all the losers' min coins will be swapped to the bunk. And why is the bunk? Because bunk is the best. And this also affects our DeFi feature. I will later mention it. So let's do some quick demos here. Okay. Hey. Okay. Also, this our DeFi feature I just mentioned. So since every swap in the transaction is related to min coin in our gaming. And every min coin you invest will be swapped to a bunks. So we allow those bunk lover like me, you can stake in your bunks to provide liquidity to our mechanism, to our protocols. And so every time you stake, you get some share of this pool. And once, every time the game starts, every game has started, we can charge some fee to this pool, and you get the share, you increase your share of the min coins. So like this, all is it actually just functions as like a min coin ETF, but it fully comprises the min coins. Yeah. We also allow some leaderboard and staking interface in our app. Yeah, and let's do some quick demos. So you can choose the type of the min coin you would like, and you will start matching. And once match found, you can sign a transaction and start a game. And just like a knowledge king, you will be asked some questions, and you have to answer it correctly. And also, someone suggests us to, have the players have the public publish their quiz test to a product. So I think that will be our future roadmap as well. Okay. And this is a staking page of our protocols. Yeah. And that's all. Thanks for your listening. And any question here?
Any questions in the audience? We can pass you a mic.
One done.
Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Yeah.
Okay, and I think that's it. All good. Okay, thanks for listening. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I'm Riya Jain, and this is my teammate Spandan, and we are Team Aresians. We built this project just a day back. So we were working on something entirely different, and like yesterday we had a conversation with the Zero G Labs mentors, and we came up with this idea. So yes, let's start with the presentation.
So the platform which we have built is called Optics. This is a very hyping landing page, the AI-driven platform for developers, but it's actually quite simple. So as you can see, these are just basic things that we are already achieving as developers using normal AI applications, describing your smart contracts, generating readmes, writing tests, and all of this. We have just put this in one place, providing a better interface and a faster way for doing all these things using Zero-G Labs for generating the AI responses. But I'm going to skip over this because this is not the main thing. As you can see, there are 3 parts. The contract tools, which are just these basic things, which we all already use. Besides that, the hits on chain is what I'm most interested in sharing with you guys. So the hits algorithm, uh, I'll try to keep this simple. It's actually very nerdy. It's just where we have a network. Here we are using all the transactions on a blockchain to create a network. As you can see, this is a small example of my personal wallet's transactions on the Ethereum mainnet. This would be really extensive and expensive if we were to actually graph out all of the transactions on any mainnet. So we use the hits algorithm to decide which contracts are valuable and which users are valuable. Now, what do we mean by valuable? So valuable means contracts which are trustworthy and users that are doing a lot of transactions on contracts that are trustworthy instead of just random contracts. This is very similar to Google's PageRank algorithm, which they used back in the day to rank web pages. We are using them to rank users and contracts. Now, how is this useful at all? So this is, I think, the best use case. I have the best meme coin for all of you, but how do I know who my audience is? How do I market this to the right people? Well, that's where Zero-G comes into play. So we are integrating with Zero-G to figure out what type of contract a particular contract is. So basically using a blockchain explorer, most popular contracts have their contracts public. So we can use it to figure out what type of contract it is. Like, is it a meme coin? Is it a swap? Is it a DeFi protocol? Is it a lending protocol? And by figuring that out, we can know what type of platforms a particular user is interested in. So figuring that out is really important, as now I know if I give it any mainnet and ask it to rank all the users for me who would be interested in my particular meme coin, it would be able to do that. It would give me all the addresses with ENS of all the users that are valuable for my particular marketing use case. So Zero-G is used in the contract tools, describing read generation tests and all. Besides that, for tagging these contracts, as I said, we need to figure out what a particular contract is for. So that's where Zero-G is coming into play. And we also wanted to use Zero-G storage SDK for caching the entire network. We can't access everyone's transactions every single time, but this is not something we've already managed to do. So again, the use cases, contract tools. Come on, we all use these. We all are already using these. We just put them in one place. Hits on chain, again, used for marketing, like meme coin marketing, any form of marketing, creating trust score of a contract. Like, okay, this contract is actually trustworthy, not just a random scammy contract, hopefully. And user value, so how valuable a user is. Should we focus our marketing towards this particular user? The pair programming part, the third one, it's actually incomplete, but that was where we were supposed to have a voice assistant guiding us through smart contract developments for our personal learning and the learning part of smart contract development, staying on theme with the theme onboard. We wanted to onboard developers, so that's why we had the learning part there as well. There's one thing for the future scope, we want to integrate payments. We are not making the user pay for this at all. This is all free, so we'll of course need to figure that out so that we don't just give this away for free. We need some form of payment. We also need multi-contract context. Like in the first contract tools, we just had one single contract for which you could ask questions and get help. We need a context of multiple contracts. We had to integrate storage, as I explained, for caching the networks and a querying API. Besides that, thank you all. Do you have any questions for us?
Ni hao, Taiwan. This is Krishna from Tokyo, originally from India. I'm based out of Tokyo now. I've been a serial entrepreneur Uh, I've done many startups over the years. My main project is called IP2AI. You can connect with me for later for that. But what I'm going to be presenting today is Hashi Homes. Uh, Actually, what happened is me and my wife, who's Japanese, we recently started investing in Japanese real estate. And we were like, got to know the process. Of course, Japanese countryside real estate market is very, it's very stressed. I mean, of course, Japanese population is decreasing, so people are migrating to cities. So very good, amazing places are available for super cheap, and tourism is increasing. So we anyways were buying some real estate, and then I was coming to Taiwan and I saw one of the bounties around real estate. I was like, okay, let's do decentralized real estate, and we built something fresh for the Japanese market for this hackathon. So obviously traditional real estate investment is super complex. Who here has wanted to invest in real estate or already does? Anyone? Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, real estate investment is very, obviously a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of challenges. Localization is a big challenge. And of course, it's not very liquid. But of course, what we realized in Japan is like it's one of the best countries to invest in real estate for foreigners. Surprisingly, like one of the only Asian countries where foreigners can buy real estate very easily without a lot of hassle. So that's why we picked it. Anyways, this is actually my house, which I just got. So Hashi Homes, we are building fractionalized ownership. So you can invest with a very small amount. It obviously provides liquidity. We have local partnerships with the real estate agents there in Japan, and also property management companies. And of course, tourism in Japan is increasing. So it's like a very high yield. If I compare to, let's say, a market like Dubai or even Goa in India, actually the yield on investing in Japan real estate is high, and making it decentralized and fractionalization of that allows you to invest with a very small amount. Again, of course, like we deployed this yesterday on the BNB chain. And of course, like smart contract happens in a way that people can invest small amounts. I'll show you quickly just the front end, which we built. Just a second. So yeah, just a second. Yeah, so you can see the properties. You can see some details about it, and you can, yeah, I mean, enter amount and start investing. Like minimum of $100. So you see here, it's fractional. So there's like a pool which gets created. You let's say invest $100. That $100 is locked in, and other people invest when it gets complete. The amount is actually transferred, and obviously the property owner, manager, they can list their properties, set up yield, and other details. Yeah, so, yeah, of course, like as I mentioned earlier, the GTM is Japan real estate is very localized. Different countries have different laws. So of course, like having local partners and localization is super important, but of course we can move to the other countries as well as we grow this. We already set up a company in Japan. We just got the incorporation yesterday night. We were doing it anyways, and it just happened that like a bounty about this was there, and we decided to submit. Here's the links for this project and my Telegram and other X and YouTube. So yeah, thank you. If you guys have any question or want to invest in Japanese real estate, yeah, hit me up. And also, if you want to know more about my other projects, Create Protocol and IP2AI, feel free to reach out. If you're doing anything in AI, yeah, I mean, we could help you in a lot of ways. We've invented something new in that, but yeah, let's talk later. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
GM, I'm Jerry, and we are Sponge. We are a protocol provides liquidity and also high yields that having a scalable optimizing rewards for users, for Solana stakers. And yeah, let's dive in. So as the number of DeFi protocols continue to grow, that we found out that users may have a problem that they won't be able to navigate all the DeFi protocols. So we are building Sponge for them to solve all the problems for them. So this is our solution that we are building the first ETF like LST on Solana, and which is the yield-bearing liquid asset. And it is also like cross-chain compatibility. And we have the strategy pool for blue chips allocation. And also we will be able to integrate the PayFi. So how does it look like? So basically users stake their SOL and we'll allocate to our strategy pools. And after that, you'll be minted as PNG SOL into your account. And after that, you'll be able to use PNG SOL to use different DeFi projects. And we plan to, we plan to build on Solana. And after that, we're able to build on different SVN chains and also exploring Bitcoin ecosystem. And after that, we'll be like integrating PayFi and also like Sui Bitcoin ecosystem, and also like our virtual machine. So you might be curious about who are we competing against. So those are the competitors we are facing with, but on the other hand, some of the project on these slides will be our partners, and those are the blue chips that we can expect. So what is our competitive advantages? So we are the first ETF like LST on Solana, and we are building a one-stop LST staking protocol that can bring native staking, income, and liquidity to SVM chains. And also we will be able to allow users to hold their PNG SOL, and they can be able to buy now and pay never in real life. So why do we think now is the best time to build Sponge? Because we see that Solana DeFi is growing, and after Sanctum built out their INF pool, we think that LST is very interesting and actually having a huge potential for Solana. And if you want to grow DeFi, we need LST or LLTs to expand the DeFi ecosystem. So this is the market for Solana DeFi. And we have done a research for that. So the market size will be about 71 billion, which having a huge potential. So this is how we gain money. We'll be able to have revenue from swap fees, also interest from sponge pools, and then assets management fees from users, which having 0.1% to 2%. And we plan to launch in next quarter. And after that, we'll be exploring Bitcoin after that for shortly. And then launch the Sponge Votes and also the Sponge Pay for the DeFi, for the PayFi. And this is our team who will execute this vision. So I'm Jerry, and we are a team having a few, 2 or 3 years in Solana ecosystem, and we have averaged for 3 to 5 years building on Solana. And yeah, we are like very experienced in building DeFi and TradFi. And this is our MVP that you'll be able to swap on mainnet, which we are using Jupyter's API, swap API, and also you'll be able to stake and unstake on both Solana DevNet and soon DevNet. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, so if you feel like being a spongy, feel free to follow us on X, and I'll see you in the sponge pool. Thanks.
大家好. We are MyQA, and we are a decentralized Q&A marketplace powered by NFTs. So our vision is basically to bridge the gap between creators and fans. So what is the problem right now, and what is the solution for it? The problem is that fans, we are living in an economy right now where creators, there's content creators and influencers changing the world and in various ways and sharing perspectives that we've never seen before. And so we want to solve the problem where fans could have a deeper connections with their creators that they admire. And currently we have platforms that provide chaotic one-way interactions. So if you ever use TikTok, for example, and you have a creator that you like, maybe they have thousands of followers, and if you ever want to talk to them and get to know them on a deeper level, you can't do that. So the solution for that is an exclusive Q&A marketplace enabling meaningful creator-fan relationships by having community-owned access keys creating shared value. So what's our value proposition? For creators, monetizing deeper fan connections, build engaged communities, and generate sustainable revenue. For fans, get authentic, exclusive insights, own a piece of a creator content, and join like-minded communities and trade access with our fans. So the way it works is basically, this is a marketplace for meaningful QA content. The creators create questions, like personal insights, experiences that they have. Fans gain exclusive access through NFT keys built on Solana with Bonk integrations. So you could think about a creator maybe sharing one of their personal life experiences, and for a fan to unlock that experience, they have to mint an NFT key, buy it through Bonk, and then be able to unlock the answer for that. So we have personal profiles. The creators can create profiles. They can showcase their Q&A offerings. They can track the created contents, share profile link with fans, display own access keys, and view transactions. The Q&A mechanics for creators, they can set question content and answers, define the number of access keys, so there's limited supply, set pricing in Bonk, earn from initial sales and trades. For fans, they can purchase access keys, they can view exclusive answers, and trade keys on Marketplace and build personal collection. This is a quick demo. We didn't have time to put on a video, so we took some screenshots. This is our website. It's at myqa.is. You can find it online right now. And we basically have a flow where users can go to an onboard similar to Linktree, if you ever heard of that and used it. And the users can connect to their wallet. They can also log in through Google. And this is an example of a profile that is completely decentralized. Most of the information here, including the questions, the answers, the keys, they're all decentralized. They're stored in Solana blockchain and also in IPFS. This is what it looks like to share a profile, similar to Linktree. And this is a fan. And he wants to unlock one of the answers for the question of this creator for 3,000 Bonk. And once they pay in the blockchain, they could have access to the answer. For the tech, we're built on Solana, like I said earlier. We use Rust, Anchor. We build it on a Remix, TypeScript, Pinata, IPFS, React, and this is our contract in DevNet right now. For a future roadmap, there's a lot of things that we want to build. We did a lot of things in this month, but other things we want to build are like analytic dashboards, customizable profiles. We can improve the buy and selling of NFT keys, community governance features, integrations with NFT marketplace, community features for exclusive discussions. And we're open source, so our repo is online. If you Google MyQA is on GitHub, you probably find it there. The team is me and Derek. We're both senior software engineers, and you can find our profiles for MyQA is there, and our Twitter, and you can visit us again, like I said, MyQA that is.
Hey, hello everyone. We are BonkToMoon. Our team is like a gamifying the Bonk ecosystem, where our teammates all come from the gaming industry. Today, we are not going to say like too complex stuff or concept because we are only focused on gameplay. So, what is the BonkToMoon? This is a GameFi social experience. Leverage the Bonk tokens on Solana to exciting game adventure. And this game will be really simple and player can easily to engage in. And we focus on the mean integrations. We can promote engagement to adoption of the Bonk tokens through the gameplay. So let's quickly go into the demo. We have the two modes, trial mode, free, and for the rank mode. Only rank mode you need to consume your bonds to join the ranking. And the gameplay is really easy. See our game name. So you need to just throw the ball of the bonk and then stack as the tower and up to the moon. So just like a bonk holder, I like this price up to the bonk, up to the moon. Yeah, so it's easy to quickly throw the ball and rotate the ball, and then you can see that is really a good position to target in. And also, you can place your name or the slogan like Taiwan #1 or Go Find Win, and then you will show up to on-chain to recode it like your score and the names on the leaderboard. Okay, so our core features has three. The first one is the real competition. Engage the tournament for making you up the ranking leaderboard. And second one is the tournament pool. And all the skilled players, they can join the tournament. A tournament host, they can like add a prize to the pool, maybe like a 1 million bonds to let the winner like maybe take the 50% of that. Also, we focus on again like over the bond economy, so you can easily, if you are like a bond holders, you can invite your friends and not have the bond and buy the bond to enjoy the game and play together. Okay, so the ecosystem is really simple. No DeFi layers. You can see about it only like based on the Solana support. This is really important that this Solana is really transaction is quick and cheap, and they have the big amount of users to join to play. And second one, it can increase adoption to let the gameplay to introduce the users come from the Bonk community. And the last one, we are focused on the challenge to earn. If you are a good player, you will maybe will earn a token or a Bonk in these games. Okay, so we are focusing on the social gamifications. So what is like a social sharing is the most important in our games. So maybe we can take a scenario. Okay, so I have like a good. Do you have played the tower game before?
Yes.
Yes. But let's see how many score you get in like a tower game.
500.
Noob. You mean to like little buy the game like compete with us? Yeah, this is just a social fight. We can like easily to bring our friend to buy the bonk to join again. And the global leaderboards, you can like compete with the global users and players. And The tournament prize will make it more like a money seeker or skill player, maybe some KOL or like a professional player to join this. Bring more user site here. So the technical architecture is like focused on programs. We can the in-game transaction, tournament, leaderboard. These are all update on-chain and transparently. And we have the wallet integration. You can use the Fenton wallet to connect, use the Bonk in your wallet to play. And decentralize the storage, the player ID and high scores also stored transparently on the Solana. Okay, so let's recap the all concept. The first one is a wider Bonk adoption. Use the Bonk to play the game. So more user, more player, more buyer in the Bonk community. And increase the engagement using the really simple and gamified interaction to boost the users' retention and activity. Last one is the most important. All the main community need to grow. So ranks more can boost the like a vibrant and active Bonk community. Okay, so this is like our QR code. You can scan and play. But for now, we are on the devnet, so you can only play in the trial mode. Just play it and give us a feedback. How's it feel? Thank you very much. This is our team. We come from like a game industry, engineers, and the students and artists. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aiden. I'm from Compass. DeFi changes everything, especially for decentralized exchange. DEX has already driven trillions of dollars in terms of trading volumes. But DEX also comes with a significant challenge, which is impermanent loss. Until today, half of the liquidity providers of Uniswap V3, they are still losing money because of it. Let's take a very small example. For Ethereum and the USDC pair, in that pool from inception to 2023, that pool lost over $100 million for its LPs. So that is huge, huh? Before we continue, I want to share a personal story with you. My father is actually once a very successful businessman in China. He operates one of the largest toy manufacturing company there, but eventually, he put all of his company's profits into a risky investment and eventually bankrupt. So that experience changed my life. So I know from a young age, a bad investment can ruin a person and a family. And in the world of DeFi, I know impermanent loss is that one bad decision. So that is why we made Compass. Compass is AI-powered next-generation decentralized exchange that can reduce over 50% impermanent loss. Yes, you heard it right, over 50%. We made that happen because we changed the fundamental formula for automated market making. We changed that to our own multi-asset formula. And based on that, we introduced a new concept called virtualized liquidity, which is like we collected a pool of tokens which was carefully selected by AI that has negative correlations in terms of market volatility. So by doing that, we can reduce market volatility for the pool as a whole. And based on that, we can virtualize two different trading pairs and different trading strategies for different risk. And that's why we have a result of over 50% reduction in impermanent loss. The market is huge. At this moment, today, for DEX, they have over $25 billion total value lock. Just by capturing 5%, we can translate that into 250 million annual fees. That is huge, right? A very straightforward revenue model. Skip that. We just finished our very thorough mathematical proofs for our white paper, and we're going to launch testnet on Q1 2025. So you are still going to wait for a little while. A little bit about myself. My name is Aiden. I'm a repeat founder. My co-founder Michael is the faculty member researching AI at Harvard University. We just exited our last company in life science sector. And we have a few angel investors from some small company you may have heard of, like Google, Binance, and Renaissance Technology. And we also have some of the kick-ass advisors to help us on product design and DeFi operations. So that is my presentation. Thank you. For DeFi participants and liquidity providers, please add me on Telegram. Let's talk. Thank you.
What do you mean by impermanent losses? What is an impermanent loss?
Whoa. I have formula for you. So basically, if you put money into a decentralized exchange, into their liquidity pool, you are most likely to put it into two different tokens, right? Like USDC and, let's say, Ethereum. And once a token of them price changes, then based on this formula, the ratio of the tokens distribution among that pair will change as well. The result is that you're going to lose your money. I'm going to give you another. Am I answering your question? No.
I mean, good formula, but I don't really understand it.
Let me try again. So basically, for putting money into DEX, you need to put two different tokens, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But the price of tokens will change. So does the distribution of the tokens, because they are constantly exchanges, right? Based on the demands from users, based on price. So let's say, take an example. Let's say one token price dropped so significantly, and eventually, people just switch so much tokens. So eventually, as an LP, you had a lot of tokens that has dramatically dropped the price. So if we times two tokens total value together, the total value will drop. So that is impermanent loss.
Okay, that's more clear.
Yeah. Not this one. Yeah. Any other questions? I can also show you this. It's like the result of simulations. So, yeah.
Hello, guys. We are RealtyHub, and let's imagine the real estate in this hackathon. RealtyHub is a Web3 real estate transactional platform, which is providing new ways of how you buy, how you sell, and how you rent the properties and how you invest in them. Basically, it's bridging the gap between traditional Web2 real estate and into the Web3. So it is providing enhanced transparency and the secure ownership transfer of real estate properties. So currently the problems are the traditional real estates are really slow when you want to go and do an investment. The flow is really opaque and expensive. And it's really hard for small investors to get into the real estate industry. And because of the complex ownership structures and the shady transactions, such as when you want to buy something, maybe you can show the price is lower or higher. You can do that stuff in the legal thing as well. And also prolonged transaction process and heavy paperwork makes it really a headache. So me, myself, I own an apartment. So until I bought it, I spent like 6 months to do all the paperwork. And so also the difficulty in buying and selling the property shares as well. So the RealtyHub, we are live. We just built it for the hackathon. And we are providing the solution for the blockchain-based real estate platform, where you can see the fully property transactions, or you can bring your properties onto on-chain, and you can sell and buy and rent them. So also we are enabling the bidding options as well, if you want to bid on some properties. Also the fractional ownerships, which is enabling to own the fractions. And also we are tokenizing the assets, and also income distributions and governance are all automated in the smart contracts. So everything is recorded in the blockchain. So it is basically enabling the decentralized. You can also enable trading of your shares in some other third-party exchanges as well.
So hi, I'm Chuck, and I'm going to go give you a quick overview of the smart contract. So basically, we have three main smart contracts. We have the property NFT smart contract that handles the minting and the management of the property NFT. The metadata of these NFTs include the property details and then the legal agreement. The second main smart contract is the marketplace smart contract. That smart contract facilitates the full ownership of the transactions. It includes functionalities like bidding and installment payment. And the third smart contract, we call it fractional ownership smart contract. Basically, it manages the fractional ownership listing, and also it deploys the ERC20 token for fractional shares. So in the next slide, I'm going to go more into details. The key features. So for the full ownership marketplace, the users can buy or sell property, and they have like flexible payment options. Like they can pay upfront, or there's also installment-based payment. It means you can pay like a down payment of like 20%, and then you pay like every month you pay a fixed amount, for like 60 months. And that marketplace also have a competitive bidding for property acquisition. So it means you can bid, instead of paying the full amount, you can bid like maybe a lower price and see if the seller of that property will accept or no. And when it comes to the fractional ownership marketplace, the functionalities are you can list a property, and users can buy, shares of this property. And also the shares, the revenue of the rental are distributed to the owner of these shares. So we're using the ERC20 token for the share system. So basically, when you list a property, the marketplace will deploy ERC20 token. And then it means like 1,000 tokens, and then these 1,000 tokens are representing the shares. And then if you buy 5 shares, you own like 5% of these. You own 5% of the property, and so on.
So basically, in the application it's pretty straightforward. We have options to list your properties. And the sellers are basically creating and minting their real estate properties. From the buyer perspective of the view, it's also pretty straightforward. You can directly buy, or you can buy with installments, and also you can buy with bidding. Let's say the price is really high for you. You can just bid, and the buyer and the seller can accept or reject the bid. And maybe if you'll accept, you can meet in the middle. And so once the agreement is done, the ownership of NFT is being fully transferred to you. So for the fractional ownership is pretty as it stands for. So there will be thousands of shares, and you, as a buyer, you can buy a certain amount of shares, or you can buy all of them if you have that of money. And in the end, the revenue will be distributed to you as well.
So what are the benefits of RealtyHub? So its efficiency is one of the benefits of RealtyHub. It means the blockchain ensures the transparency and then the security of the transaction. Also, the smart contracts automate the payment and the ownership transfer. So there's no need of middleman or third-party involvement. And transparency is also one of the most important benefits of RealtyHub, because the data in the blockchain are immutable, and it's visible by everybody on the blockchain explorer. And also flexibility. It means buyers can choose the payment options. You can pay upfront, or you can pay by month. So there's many different payment options. And one of the most important benefits is obviously the accessibility to most people. It means you don't need to be rich to actually own a property. You can buy a share of that property, and then and you can be like a fractional owner. So the revenue model. So how are we gonna make money? Basically through the property sale taxes, and also the property listing fees on the marketplace, and also the third one is the rental income distribution fees.
So The challenges that we face is pretty normal, so it's a legal and regulatory one. The RWA area is a bit of gray area right now, as there's a lot of legislations that are going on, and hope we will solve those. And also ensuring the real-world property verification. So once you are bringing your real-world asset thing into an on-chain, you have to verify the real-world property verification. And also there's an investor trust thing happening as well.
Yeah, so what is next? We're planning to partner with some legal experts, like for the properties tokenization process. And next, we're also going to implement penalties for users that don't pay on time, for example. And for now, we are supporting payment with BUSD, a stable coin. So in the future, we're planning to integrate more payment method like BNB or Bitcoin. And also, we're going to automate the profit distribution, to the owners of the shares. Yeah.
So that was it. This is our team. If there's any questions, I can also show the demo. We are live on RealtyHub.estate. And thank you for your attention, guys. If you have any questions, please shoot. So yeah, this is a pretty quick demo, and I think it disappeared. Nah, that's fine. So you can go ahead and check out the RealtyHub.estate, and it will be available there. Oh, here it is. So yeah, here you can go to the properties and check. Currently, we can buy some properties in, I just put some test properties in Taipei, so we can go ahead and buy some properties. And as you can see, it's a fractional ownership. You can buy some shares of it as a seller. So yeah, you can also list your property up in here. Everything is live on testnet, so yeah, please go ahead and check it out. Thank you.
Hi, can you hear me? Great. So, hi, my name is Colin, and I'm very excited to come to talk to you about Dashy, which is a tool for managing your clusters intuitively. So here's the problem. It's very overwhelming to try to manage a lot of wallets using web browser extensions. And it's even more stressful when maybe each of the wallets have their own purposes. Maybe some of them are for trading, some of them are for your storage, some of them are for receiving payments from whoever, and even maybe farming airdrops and so on. So one of the things that could happen when you've got this kind of setup is that if you accidentally send some of the tokens from your one address to another, then you'll be leaving a transaction trail that people will be able to trace. Okay, so this is your entire portfolio, and your payees, your vendors, everyone can see everything, which is not really good. And we don't really have any tools out there to make it any better. So if you want to try to work around this, there are two ways right now. First, you can do centralized exchange, where you'll be required to do KYCs, and you're compromising on privacy. Or you can use mixes like Tornado Cash, but that immediately flags your cluster to the FBI and the CIA. So this is where Dashy comes in. We are a tool that helps you manage your wallets, many of them, isolated among clusters based on their purposes. So what do I mean by that? Let's have a quick look at what we're building. So Dashy is a platform that allows you to take your wallet, so to create different clusters, manage them, label them to tell you what each of them are for. And you can move the addresses around, you can do whitelists, and you can even keep track of your token balances, your transaction history, or even do swaps on our platform. So it's basically a one-off shop where you can keep track of your clusters, where your monies are sending towards, where you're receiving your monies, and anything in between of them. So first of all, we do whitelist for you, so you won't accidentally send tokens from wallets that you're not supposed to. So no accidents, everything is clean, and you're making sure that all the wallets used are for the right purposes. And the second thing is that we really prioritize privacy and security. So everything that you use on our platform, the configs, the wallets, and so on, everything will just be stored locally in your browser. And so nothing will be sent to clouds or centralized servers, so you don't need to worry too much about getting compromised and whatnot. And we have two modes. So maybe you have a lot of ideas on how you want to cluster your things, which we allow you to do that. It's very highly customizable, but if not, you can just use some of our templates as well, which will be very useful for most people already. And ultimately, this will be chain agnostic. Right now, we're supporting Solana and Ethereum, but we're hoping to support more to get more users. So if we look at existing portfolio trackers out there, like SonarWatch and DBank, they do allow you to keep track of wallets in clusters or in a bundle, but it doesn't really allow you to keep track of how the how the addresses are linked together or to other KYC platforms. So what we're trying to do here is that if you just use these two platforms, you still need to manually keep track of a lot of the things I just talked about, endless spreadsheets and whatnot. But with our platform, you don't need to, because we have a peace of mind for you to make sure that everything is clean and easy to look at. So Dashy's business model has two core components. So the first component is the API services. So we are looking to sell some of the detailed wallet cluster data to existing wallet front-end companies, so like Backpack, like Soulflare, and for Phantom, and so on. So for smaller platforms, you can just use a pay per API call kind of business model. So, but if you're slightly bigger, then you can also consider the monthly subscription, which allows you to scale up your usage of ours. And on the other hand, we just talked about like some of the vendors, but on the other hand, for end users, right now, if you're using it as a free user, you get like 10 clusters for free. But if you care about privacy and you care about security and like just having more control, then by just paying $5 per month, you'll be able to get unlimited wallet clusters as opposed to just 10. And we'll also be giving you other advanced transaction history data tracker for you to keep track of things. So our target audience right now, we're looking at mostly like Solana users, but we try to branch out from that. But in terms of like actual target audience, of course, like retail, actual traders will be able to use it. But projects like you guys, a lot of the projects just presented here just now, will be able to use it as well. Because one of the things that we realized is that when we were building our previous ventures, a lot of the payments, for example, like receiving the money from the investors, paying out the money to vendors, and so on, I feel very naked, allowing all our vendors or like everyone involved in to see how much money we have, what our burns are, and so on. So I think this is also very useful for projects, and you can find really good ways of using Dashy as well. So upcoming features in our pipeline, a lot of exciting stuff. So we're trying to visualize the clusters, so it's a lot easier for you to look at what's happening. We're trying to do a lot of the hygiene tooling, the investigations, and some recaps for you as well. So we have a team of Solana native builders. We've got collectively 10 years of Web3 customer-facing app building experience, including a top DAX with $1 billion USD daily trading volume. So being in Solana for a while gives us some sort of recognition, but I think the more important thing is a lot of the founders, the friends that we can collab with really great angles, and I think this is what really sets us apart. So we're building this because we think that this will be able to give people a peace of mind. And I think giving people peace of mind is what really boosts user acquisition, more people willing to use blockchain, explore it, and so on. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.
Okay. We are very happy to hear. Thanks everybody and the review gave us here to introduce our project. We come from National Taiwan University, and our team photo like this. My name is Ke Zhou. I am finance PhD, and this 3-1 is our outstanding students. Peter, Leo, Ian, they are outstanding computer science students, and this one Ted is a good businessman about electricity model. Okay, finish our self-introduction. I want to show a video to show our project. Okay, our project, next slider. Next slide. Okay, a project can give you three advantage. Active at your idle asset, give you passive income by staking. Second, revenue growth in your mining. It's very, very interesting, right? Okay, next slide. I use a simple example to show you. Everybody have an idle asset, such as iPhone, car, house. You can use our AssetFi to create a passive income by staking. We use a smart contract LFD technique to achieve it, include Solidity or Rust. But I want to introduce our next member to tell you the detail about the model and technical pattern. Ian.
Okay, hello everyone. Let me explain the business model. The asset owner first can stake their asset to platform, then get the tokens with a part of asset value. Then they can lend the asset to get the rental income. Finally, they can pay redemption fee to redeem their asset without loss. For customer, they can rent the asset for self-use in real world, or they can relent the asset with more rental rate to get a profit. Also, they can buy assets or leverage buy assets, then sell it to get difference. Okay.
And our approach solves four problems. First, we reduce the waste of unused real-world assets by turning them into profitable investments. Second, we help the company to get quick cash flow without needing any risk. And third, we protest against the risks of the value dropping of real-world assets. Last, we help users that don't have enough capital to enter the market. Our approach can make value to different users. For companies can obtain cash flow by stacking inventories, and travelers can gain extra income by stacking local idle while they are abroad. And third, investors can arbitrage through real-world assets-related news. And last, by users like us can stacking assets for token investments, then redeem the assets without loss, and achieve zero-cost arbitrage. In conclusion, our approach, we achieve the new way to achieve profitable and efficiently investment on real-world assets. Thank you for your listening.
Can you hear me? Okay, yes. I'm Kevin from Korea. My project name is BBG. Is named after Korean cuisine. And my project name is Automated Liquidity Management System. I think a lot of here, I think, come here to make some, let's say, investment on the DEX and DeFi. But the problems are, if you are not thinking enough, putting your money into the DEX pool, more likely 90% people, they are losing their money because of impairment losses and some fluctuations of price, etc. Right? So it is very difficult to depositing your token into the pool without considerations. Okay, so we're trying to resolve the issues. How can overcome impairment losses in Uniswap V3, for instance. Uniswap V3 is compared to Uniswap V2. They are using what they call concentrate liquidity, right? So if you are putting the right price ranges, you get more fees. Otherwise, you are nothing to earn, right? So this is how we resolve the issues, and then this is how we are making the problems make easier. But the thing is that if you are connecting your wallet into the Uniswap, at first you will be very perplexed because the complexity, you have to setting everything correct, right? Here's the real demo I'm going to introduce, but here's how it will look, okay? So our BBG is trying to resolve the issues like trying to enhance your profitability on the DAX side, and the other one is you're trying to even the bullish market, fluctuations a lot, right? If you are putting your money either perps or your money or DAX, sometimes your money is saturated either like Ethereum or either like USDT. So you have unconsciously you're just losing your money because your money either some other point of either like USDT or Ethereum, right? And then the other one is that if you have some ideas, right, but you cannot, the setting the price ranges accordingly. But our platform customized for individual to meet your customer taste. Okay, you can actually change your parameters as you wish. This is something we're trying to make on the platform too. Okay, here you go. So the MyBBG is making the easier accessibility. And so designed for everyone. So even you are like expert or beginners, you can very easily to put your money into the pool easily. Okay, and then you know what? The other thing is if you are checking out your DAX, they are showing some APR or the yield, everything, right? However, the problems are those numbers. It's not really real. Okay, so we're trying to using all the own data from blockchain to exactly to show how performance-wise is the real numbers you can show. Right? Otherwise, if you say like APR like 100%, 150%, it's not. Is the right numbers? Probably not. Okay, so we're trying to show that real number from the own data. That's something we're trying to show. And the other one is like it's easy to supply withdrawal, right? Because everything is by the smart contract. Okay, we are non-custodian, right? So that 100% we are not taking your private key whatsoever. Everything is by smart contract, so much more safe to meet the decentralized DeFi system. Okay, so here are some of our algorithm. I cannot. We are not talking about here how kind of what sort of algorithm we are using here, but I'm saying that we are using, let's say, traditional technique of algorithm, and also we are using one sentence like a Fourier transform, FFT. So to see that we check the signals of the market. So we know that when the market is go up and go down, okay? Like that. So we do a dynamic rebalancing of your pairs so that before the market crashes, so we just moving your pairs according to the market to minimize your risk and to maximize your profit, okay? Like that. So I show you, because of time, I'm gonna just go to the demo, right? Okay, so look at this, all right? So this is how it looks like this. This is you can check it out, Ethereum, BNB, Polygon, the base. So I have it here, right? So if you go to let's say, okay, go to create individual pool here. Okay, one step is you are more low risk, medium risk, aggressive. Let's go to a medium, and the next step, and then they are smartly enough to select the pairs you the most favorite, the pairs you like it. So if you go to USDC, for instance, and here's, and you set your period of time you are staking, a month maybe. And the AI board, this is an uptrend right now, so we're just taking this one, okay. And then here's, you can change your price ranges if you do not like it, okay. This is a AI board automatically suggesting the price ranges. And then here, and then what's your profit? Your assumption, like either like 20 or 30%, 40%, or maybe stop losses like that. You can change your numbers here too. Okay, and then like simulations. Okay, and then lastly you put your money here, right, as smart contract. Okay, so how easy it is, right? Or maybe just go to group LP here. Let's go to back. So group LP is you start selecting some of our professionally managed by managing, okay? So this pool is managed by professionals, right? So either this one, I just select here. They show every detail here, okay? So simply if you like it, just put your money, that's it, okay? As a smart contract. So we take only like 10% of whatever you gain from the pool, all right? So this is what we are trying to build. We are now, right now, is internally, we are testing a moment, maybe in a month or two, we're going to publicly, available to the audience. And we're also looking for a good, the marketers, business development, even the engineers, professionals. So after this, if you have any interesting, join us. I'm happy to talk to you, okay? And we also have a meme coin. I think some of the people are knowing that we have a gochujang coin here, so which is another meme coin we are developing by Korean cuisine. Because I believe personally, the meme coin and DeFi, at the end of time, we get together. So we have one side, the meme coin, the other is the DeFi. So we have both. Those, BBGX doesn't have any coin yet. So one day, my meme coin can be utilized by on the DeFi platform. Well, thank you. If you have any questions, okay, all right, thank you very much.
Hello. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm building ZoroX, an autonomous AI agent that browses TikToks to help you find the hottest meme coins before they pump. So the problem is in the meme coin industry, like if you need to get the right token before they pump, you need to be on top of the game. You need to know when which meme is trending, and you need to be browsing in TikTok to find this. So traders spend hours every day trying to get the TikTok trying to find the meme coin that goes viral on TikTok, and then starts trading on it. So ZoroX, you could call it the meme coin hunter, does three main things. So ZoroX browses TikTok 24/7. It sees what meme coins are being mentioned in the videos, in the comments, and it gives you an analytical dashboard. And it takes data from Pump Fund, and it also shows you all the most trending meme coins, just like Dex Screener. And when it sees a it sees a meme coin that is really popping out on TikTok, it tweets about it on X on its own account. So yeah, I'll show you the application. Yeah, so this is the dashboard. So here you see all the most trending TikTok the most trending meme coin on TikTok. So you see the views and the mentions of the meme coin on the TikTok. And yeah, so let's connect with Phantom. So I just made a paid version just for the demo. But when I'm launching, it's going to be free for like the first 3 weeks. And then we would integrate you'd have to pay like 0.1 SOL per week to use our application. So right now I'm trading 499 Bonk tokens to unlock the app. So just testnet. So yeah. So now I have the app where I could see all the meme coins and what's trending and stuff. And yeah, so ZoroX actually posted a tweet about the trending one. So yeah, this is one of the tweets that ZoroX posted like yesterday when it found out that KitKat was trending on TikTok. And yeah, it has its own Twitter account where it posts about its stuff. So it would mean a lot if you could follow it. You may never know. It could also give you the meme coin that is going to be trending in the next few days. So we are about to launch. So right now we are still doing a little bit of testing, like some of the data. We are having some complexities with getting the right data, and we'll be launching it to production where everyone could use and rely on it like in like the next week. So please follow it. And yeah, so I'll show you how the graph looks like. And yeah, so here you could see all the TikTok views and mentions that are being, that in the last 24 hours, or by any filter that you like. And you get to see, yeah, you can also get to see the TikToks that is being about that the meme. I mean, the TikTok's about the meme coin right now, and you could view it directly by clicking on embed. Click on the embed, and it takes you directly to TikTok about the meme coin, and. So in the future roadmap, we like to improve the AI to recognize memes from the video, background music, and other factors. Right now, it scrapes the captions, and it checks the comments to find the mentions of the ticker. And we'd like to deploy it on EVM and more, so we need to deploy on Base and get other data sources. And this is a cool thing that I'm looking forward to. So we want to launch it as intents. So users can configure trading intents for when a meme coin is getting popular on TikTok. And so this is our team, and yeah, so thank you.
Thank you very much. Does anyone have any questions? I know quite a lot of us are in meme coins. I see one over here.
I want to integrate with you guys. Do you have an API or anything?
Yeah, so we don't have an API, so because that's the entire service that we are providing. We trace all the views and mentions of the ticker, but we get this data, like the price data and stuff, from BigQuery. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. We'll talk more.
Yeah.
How often, what's the refresh rate for getting TikTok data?
Oh, we fetch it every 30 minutes, but we want to do it sooner because right now we have some rate limiting issues. But we'd like to do it every 5 minutes, which is more ideal. But for the prices it's every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Can you give me an idea of like the cost of fetching data from TikTok?
Oh, okay. So I run my own custom scraper using Selenium. So it runs on a browser, in my browser. And it is free since I just log in with my account and the AI just goes down and scrapes all the videos out of it.
Got it.
But BigQuery is paid. So it's like, right now we're using free tier, but when we're launching, it costs around $500 a month.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm James. I'm from South Korea, but we are a project from Vietnam super team. So we are building the cross-chain prediction platform Solana using custom tokens, but yeah, mainly meme coins, but it can be other really SPR tokens too. So everyone really talks about prediction those days with the poly market election and everything, but there's some really downside currently because it's really difficult to participate because you have to actually make a deposit. Actually, if you want to play on the poly market or the drift bet, or you need to understand the order book, AMA, all those pro stuff, and only you can bet with the USDC or Solana or stable coins. And there's no community at all, actually. So what we built is that there's no deposit just directly from your wallet action. Actually, the creator can make the prediction with their own coins, like meme coins. And it's also going cross-chain as well. So not only us making money from the transaction, but the creator who makes the prediction earns the money from the community as well. So we can actually see the Doji meeting bonk. Really, everything can be possible. It's really cross-chain ready, but we haven't released it, but the functionally works, and it's directly working from the wallet. I'll just show you the quick demo on it. So this is the USDC coming from EVM to the Solana. So when you make a bet, USDC from EVM, but it automatically changes to Solana, Popcat, or meme coin, whatever that is. So the experience itself is EVM just on their wallet. So this is AVAX USDC coming to Solana, and then just make a voting with the Solana meme coin, which is Popcat that we did. So it's really cross-chain, really meme coin based that we do. And also we have a lot of meme coin integration. If you follow our X, you can just see the really cool meme coin that's being integrated. We are also Blink, Pros, and TGBot. So for this hackathon, we actually built the TGBot. What it does is that on the mobile, you can just actually call the bot on your group chat, and you just make the bet through the wallet directly. You don't have to come to a platform or anything like that. So it's the example of the bonk prediction. If the bonk hitting the 3 3 billion or yes or no, then everything on your wallet is on the TG board as well. So you can also claim the your winnings. If you get right, it just check the legit or not on the Telegram without leaving or just visiting our platform. So you can actually claim everything. It's all on your community. If you run any community, that's all for you, ready to go. And actually, it's also Blink ready. So it's on the Twitter. You can actually try it. I'll just say yes, because I believe in Bonk and you both. And then we'll just going through a transaction, so everything is done. You can just share on, post on your everything on your X, so everything is connected. You don't actually come to our platform to make the same build, but it's everything just on over here. So we have done a lot of coins that being here, but actually those coins we are looking for really cool ones and partnering out with the good ones. So they actually going 2x, 10x really easily later on. That's what we've been really doing so far. And let's go to next. Yeah, as I say, we take commission, but the main part is the creator, because they are the one who make the prediction and run the prediction, and they are the one who earns the money too. So we've been working with Multi, Chonky, or other Kai, or other meme coins and Solana being, so it's been really successful. Everyone's having fun. And also, we're on the track, so we have won the Sigma sprint for the cross-chain, also global blinks. We are teaming up with the meme community mainly, and it's really fun and innovative because we don't have USDC or Solana. We hold memes and we just hope going to the 10x. But if you want to participate in the PM market, you need to be selling your memes, but I don't want to, so this is your chance to join in. So we are building a lot of features currently, and we are mainly collabing with all other projects. So as I mentioned, only myself is from Korea, but all our team is from Vietnam Super Team. Shout out to Super Team, anyone over here, they're good. Yeah, if you wanna get connected, just scan it through, and it's on mainnet as well, and just follow our Twitter. Thank you.
Taipei 1 GM. Yeah, so we're NexRide. So whenever users want to request taxi, we offer them with the best rate at NexRide. NexRide is your ride-hailing AI agent with crypto payment enabled. So here's the challenge, right? I believe all of us will be having experience with scheduling taxi, but here's the point, right? There's existing platforms with varying taxi fares across different platforms for the same routes at different times. So here's the point. We have fare discrepancy within the market information. And what we do is we are here to automate taxi fare pricing comparison across platforms and return the best offer to clients through our customized AI agent. So how does that work? We train our AI agent to aggregate pricing information across ride-hailing platforms, for example, like Uber, Grab, Didi, depending on the region available, right? So here's just an example, so you can just get a basic concept or mindset about it. And so basically, we aggregate those platform pricing information, and according to client's requirement, and request taxi with best offer in one go on behalf of client upon payment within our mini app. So what does it have to be, do with crypto, right? So we also enable users to pay with crypto they like, no matter it's a stable coin, altcoin, or even meme coin at any chain that they prefer. And of course, even though they pay unstable, but in our case, we have to do auto swap for non-stable coin, for example, like altcoin or meme coins, back to stable with slippage compensation. So if users are going to select meme coin or altcoin, there will be a premium charge, maybe 2 to 3%, to compensate the slippage. Okay, so talking about the market positioning, yes, we have picked players, as mentioned, Grab, Uber, Didi in different regions, but they require their own mobile app installation. But for us, NexRide, we are not just supporting TG. We know that there's already Tada, but we are doing better and we will be doing better because like we are not just focusing on TG, but also we're going to expand to WhatsApp and Line mini app ecosystem as well. And our service coverage is not just standalone by us. We're actually supported by mature market players, as mentioned, because like we're aggregating pricing information across different mature market players within the space. And we also accept cross-chain payment as crypto, as mentioned. Okay, so this is our mini app demo. You can actually see it is a very seamless user experience. So whenever they want to request a ride, they can just select the pickup location and also the destination location with the map location. And then our mini app would automatically give the users about the available rides information. For example, like, there's different taxi platform in Taiwan. It could be like Taiwan Taxi, M Taxi, and also Uber, right? So we'll aggregate those pricing information and provide them the estimated arrival time for different drivers as well. So upon they confirm the payment with the specific services that they decide to go with, then they could proceed with the crypto payment preference. It could be stable or non-stable as mentioned. And of course, they need to select the corresponding network for the token that they're going to pay with. And as long as they pay, our backend would automatically recognize the payment received within the mini app, and then it will help you to automatically book your ride after your payment. And then the driver will be just directly head to you according to your pickup location with the estimated arrival time mentioned. Okay, so here's our go-to-market strategy. So basically our team for now based in Hong Kong, so we will start with WhatsApp first because like we are more familiar in Hong Kong with WhatsApp. And then the next phase, we're targeting Line as well, especially on the D app side, starting from Taiwan. And then in the ultimate phase, we'll still launch on Telegram, but with a more diverse region support, for example, like Singapore, or even UAE, or even further. Yeah, so basically, this is what NexRide focus. So in the near future, hopefully, when you're going to schedule a taxi, you no longer need to navigate with different mobile application. You can just come to NexRide, and then you can just use our mini app available. No need to install an extra app, and then you can just schedule your ride within a click. So this is the end of our presentation. Yeah, so if you're interested, you can also scan our Telegram QR code to stay in touch with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, we have a question over here.
What's your plan for handling customer safety and cancellations?
Yeah, so basically in our demo right now, we only cover the basic arrival information, right? But for the customer after services, it actually would be also, you can consider it as a similar service to Grab, etc. We'll also have similar arrangement on top of these platforms because like we help them to schedule, actually we are not the taxi scheduling provider, we just help them to scheduling, but at the same time is we'll also have the platform support from the corresponding big players. Like for example, if they choose the supplier as Uber or Grab, then they will be having the native support from the platform itself. Yeah, I hope it makes it clear.
So for native support, they need to download the app and keep themselves, right, with their own account. Is that right?
So you mean the payment part, right? The crypto payment or what?
Yeah, for example, if I book a ride with NexRide and I just want to cancel it after 5 minutes, right? And now between NexRide and Uber, let's say there is a transaction going on for cancellation. But how do you provide like support? Let's say the cancellation is not working and all that. Is it going to be NexRide or do I have to go back to Uber and deal with it?
So I think you're talking about the after follow-up, for example, like the users cancel, right? So here's the user flow as mentioned. So if they want to cancel, they can cancel anytime before the payment, right? But after the payment, actually there probably won't be refund unless the native application offers such arrangement or such option. It really depends on the native platform that the users select. For example, if they choose Uber Taxi but no such refund arrangement is available, then no refund will be available. Yeah, so that's it.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Hi everyone. Sorry, I don't have any deck. I just want to show the game we did in 1 week. So I'll just show you. So is anyone know how to play Snake here? Snake. Snake, yeah. Yeah, nice. So be ready to scan the QR code, okay? So here we'll be able like to bet your own token. So it's either Sol or Bonk. So let's say like I'm ready to pay like 0.1 token because I'm really good at Snake. So let's try it, create the room. Is it working? I don't know. Okay, it's working, good sign. I'm betting, it's on DevNet, so it's not the real Bonk, it's like a SPL token that we found randomly on the internet. So I confirm. We create a room and just scan it. So the first one who scans will play against me. Ready?
Should be.
Be ready.
I know.
You have to press, long press on the screen to play against me. And you are on the left. I am on the right. So if you win, you get all my soul, all my bonk. Oh, sorry, my bonk.